sorry, was at the park back there where I was meant to kick off and go mental at that lorry driver for maybe pulling out instead of giving him the thumbs up. I'm really shit at this social media stuff, ain't I? So here's my little quick video on S23 tyres. So basically, to give you a bit of background, I am a average rider, I would say. My lean angle, the best I've ever got was a 50-degree lean angle. My average is going to be 35 on either side, 40, 45 on a spirited run if I'm lucky. I can't get my knee down, so I give you this as context to just show you that I'm not somebody who leans loads and can really, you know, get the most out of a tyre. My experience with Bridgestone has been the Sports Max, which were okay, and I did have the S21s on my R, which I absolutely hated. Couldn't get on with them at all. Everyone was banging on about S21s and S22s, and for me, just couldn't gel with them. Thought they were awful, absolutely diabolical in the wet. I usually run Road 5s on this for winter, which I'm going to get put back on because our summer has been pretty much non-existent, so I might as well warm them up a little bit for winter. And my favourite tyre by far is the Diablo Rosso 4 Corsa. That was absolutely perfect tyre, even in the wet. I've done a winter season on it. That is an absolutely brilliant tyre, but very pricey for the mileage. You get about 2,000 miles out of them before they're done. So the S23s, out of the box, bedding them in, I was really surprised. They were super sticky straight from brand new, and that's not just me saying it. The guys at RPM, who are all Michelin fans and absolutely hate the Bridgestones, even they were like, man, this just feels so grippy. Sharkbait is a Pirelli Rosso only fan. Even he was surprised with the grip that this tyre has. So the first test is, it is very grippy. It does get up to temperature very quick, and it is confidence inspiring. It's still a round tyre, it hasn't got the V shape like you would get on the Rossos, but it's a little bit more than you get on, say, the Power 5 or the Road 5 and the Power 6s. So the tip is a little bit quicker, and then once you've got it tipped over, you need to give a little bit more counter steer than you would on the Pirellis. But once you've got it tipped, it then feels like the Road 5s, where once you're over, it's holding you there and it's a great grip. Now these tyres for me have done just over 2,500 miles, and the majority of that has been motorway miles. They went on brand new just before I went to Germany. We went from Northampton to Nürburgring, then from Nürburgring down to the Black Forest, and then from the Black Forest all the way back to England. Obviously when I was back in England, it's done the Peak District a couple of times, as well as Cotswolds, in and around Northampton. So these tyres have probably done more motorway mileage than twisty roads. On the twisties, I felt they were really good. They got up to temperature well, they track the road well, they're predictable. Didn't have a lot of experience with them in the wet. Got caught in a couple of showers, but nothing too extravagant. But on those rainy rides, I had confidence in the tyre, which I certainly didn't have on the S21s. Now, although I'm getting the tyre changed and completely cutting that corner, there is loads of life in these tyres on the tread, but I've squared them off because of that motorway mileage. So I've got about 2,500 miles out of it, and they're just squaring off now, so I could probably eke another 500, so 3,000 miles with high motorway mileage out of these tyres. Do I want to go left here? No, I don't want to go left here. Do I want to go left there? Fuck, I think I wanted to go left there. So I do think 3,500–4,000 miles or a little bit more, as predicted on these tyres, is doable for somebody a little bit more gentle, or somebody who isn't doing high motorway mileage. So my style of riding probably could have got a lot more if I didn't have the tours that I've just been on. Would I put them back on the bike? No. They're a very good tyre. I do rate them, but I think the extra money the Rosso 4s are for summer is definitely worth it. And I think for winter, although they can do it and they're probably absolutely fine, I would prefer a more winter orientated tyre such as the Road 5. Wouldn't you love to live there, just out of that tunnel? So if you're a fan of the S22s, then the 23 is a no-brainer. Just go up. It's going to give you better life, better grip, better warming up temperatures, better everything. But if you're somebody who loves the Diablos, then you're going to be a little bit disappointed. If you're somebody who's on Power 5 or 6s, then you're not going to really see too much difference, I would say. But as always, thank you for watching. A like and a subscribe would be appreciated, and I will catch you on the next video.